The blizzard warning has been put into effect, starts at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now, there can't be blizzard warnings that early because we won't have enough wind. But certainly anytime from noontime on, as the wind revs up, the visibility drops dramatically in heavy snow in this entire area. That's when you can have near whiteout conditions, near blizzard conditions. Visibility is very low, snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. You don't want to be on the roads for sure in this area anytime after noontime tomorrow, and certainly until you get to early Sunday morning. For the rest of the region, or much of the rest of the region that doesn't have the blizzard warning, there's a winter storm warning. Till you get beyond 128, where the snow amounts will drop off some, still be a very notable storm, and there's where there's a winter weather advisory. Now, this is getting its act together. Big time snows in places like Raleigh-Durham overnight, Norfolk, Virginia. They're going to have a heck of a time dealing with like a foot or more of snow there. And it lifts up the coast. It's always been a case of how close the storm will come. It doesn't come super close, but it gets very strong. And the contrast between cold air and a warm ocean and the counterclockwise flow really helps to juice up the storm. But you can really see here that it's the coast, southeastern Mass, and the Cape that gets the very heaviest part of the storm. So here's a timeline. The wind turns northeast. Ocean effect snow could begin to break out and coat the ground along the waters of the South Shore, even as early as 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Then the storm itself starts lifting north, approaches or reaches the Mass Pike by noontime, and all of this is that very heavy snow that I've been talking about. That could be anywhere from noon to close to midnight in that area, 1 to 2 inch per hour at times, and the near blizzard conditions as visibility goes under a quarter mile and winds frequently gust over 35 miles per hour with the heavy snow falling. Now, this is the peak of the storm as we get to the afternoon when the heavy bands of snow penetrate even to the north and west. Then they settle more across eastern Massachusetts at the end of the day, the very heaviest snow, and on Cape Cod. And then it starts to move eastward later at night, but it's not going to be till midnight or beyond that it really leaves the Cape. One of our computer models showing about a foot on the Cape, about 8 inches Boston, 10 inches in Providence. Another one showing a very similar story in terms of snowfall amounts. I think the idea is right, but because this is a cold storm, there's a fluff factor. So the amounts could be fluffed up due to the fact that it doesn't take as much moisture to pile it up in a cold atmosphere. So I want to give you an idea of what we're talking about here as we zoom in a little bit. I do see the chance of a foot or more of snow. That's southeastern Mass. That would include Plymouth, for example, maybe down to Falmouth. Boston, right on the line between 8 to 12 and 6 to 10. Get out to Worcester Way, you're probably about 6 inches or so on up to Lawrence. Then you get maybe 2 to 4 Orange and beyond. So that's the idea. That's the timeline. And the enhancement along the South Shore for that foot or more in this zone is also because you get the cold air over the warm water, and that enhances the snowfall in that region. The winds easily could go to 40 miles per hour or better gusts along coastal Massachusetts down to Cape Cod. Now, this is a done deal by Sunday morning. It's dig out time. It's very cold and stays very cold into early on Monday. A cold, tranquil Monday. A little milder Tuesday afternoon. Much milder overnight Tuesday night and Wednesday with some rain showers likely, followed by a pattern that does not look as cold or as snowy. But we've got a storm to deal with. And again, Kellyanne and Cindy will be in the morning, and then Mike and I will join you during the day tomorrow and right on into tomorrow night.